Here's an inside look at Chucky, Episode 5.
Mark. And action!
Here we are again, Fiona.
It's like we've never done it before.
I know, really.
Are you not enjoying the show? In this television series, we're continuing that Nika Tiffany story, what happened to them after they drove off. Their storyline is very campy and very terrifying.
Tiffany and Nika Chucky have been having a lot of sex with people and then killing a lot of people. It's been a great time.
It's so much fun to be back. When I put on my Tiffany wig, I was like, oh, there you are. And of course, the fans go crazy.
Best if we keep this Nika bullshit between us, huh?
One of the best parts of this is trying to figure out what it is like to be a male serial killer occupying a woman's body. I think he's really enjoying it.
I draw my knife.
It's a blast being back here.
It's amazing working with Fiona. She's such a generous actress.
I'm delighted she's in on it. You know, she's very talented.
Well, part of it was honestly inspired by the fact that in real life, Fiona's real laugh sounds like Chucky's laugh. But
It's
you
true.
do.
I have a natural cackle. Also, working with Jennifer is amazing because your ability to improvise has been like really impressive and really fun and really scary at first, but so free and generous.
My most frightening scene was rolling around on the bed, having mad, passionate sex with Nika Chucky. It's just a really strange thing to be doing a sex scene literally at my age with, you know, a hot chick. So
I was far more intimidated than Jennifer, just to be clear. I mean, all I thought about was like all of my friends who would have killed to be me in that situation. The first time we kissed, I was like, oh.
yeah, it felt very natural.
It felt very
yes.
natural. We had a lot of chemistry.
We have a lot of chemistry, lots.
Today we're shooting the scene where Jake and Devin finally kiss. It's a strong moment for the series because, you know, I feel like everybody's gonna be cheering when that moment happens.
Zach and Bjorgvin, for me personally, that you guys were able to portray this teenage gay relationship was so moving to me. They had training in holding hands and lacing their fingers. I was very, very proud.
In between scenes, we were like, I was like, hold my hands, hold my hands.
And then I remember the night we were shooting your big kiss scene, Zach, I think it was you asked me if that scene was a replay of my first kiss. And I told you that no, it wasn't. It was the first kiss that I wished that I had had. And I think that you guys have done such a great job representing that relationship and playing it without any fear.
Move.
He sees this unlikely trio, his sort of enemy, I guess, and his cousin, his girlfriend, all hanging out and sort of shutting him out. He's like, what the hell's going on? This is so awful. And then he tries to get in and be a part of what's going on, but really just adds to everything that is going on in his life and all of the just really awful things that are happening to him, like his uncle dying, his babysitter, since he was like 3, died. Everything is falling apart.
You could just tell him about Chucky. Tell him he's dead.
One of my favorite lines in the show is a wrap-up of their whole relationship. When they're talking about the Chucky doll, I say, Junior doesn't have the imagination. And I think that it's always been Lexi basically thinking that Junior's not capable of doing anything for himself.
We got some really cool special effects in this series, and one of them is Principal McVeigh's head when she rolls off the stage. And I'm telling you, okay, the fake head looked like the actor.
On the call sheet, it said, heads will be rolling today.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a moment where it's like, wait.
My God.
I thought we killed him.
Yeah.
And obviously we know it's Chucky. I mean, who else is
Automatically, who's gonna chop off the principal's head and leave his body like?
Yeah.
Only Chucky
would do that.
Yeah. It's pure shock for us and the audience watching.
Oh, I was so excited. To slip into the 80s was kind of fun and exciting. We tried to keep it as real as possible with regards to the period and also in the costuming. You're gonna see lots of color and lots of jewelry.
People have been asking for many years about the origins of Charles Lee Ray and the origins of Chucky and Tiffany's relationship.
Well, I always knew this day was coming when they bring in a younger Tiffany, and then there's the prequel Tiffany. Number one, the actress they got to play young Tiffany is amazing, and it's interesting too because I'm half Chinese and she's also half Asian.
Do it to me. Now.
It was really fascinating for me to see the backstory, and it was sort of what I imagined, except for there were more dead bodies than in my mind. I didn't think they killed that many people, but I just think it's amazing that you're playing young Charles Lee Ray.
Hi.
I think it's really a great love story, and I think it's one of those dance to the death sort of relationships where Tiffany knows that Chucky's not good for her, but she's just addicted to the excitement and the badness.
Wow, it's never happened like that before.
When I was thinking about who would be the perfect person to play young Charles Lee Ray, the answer was, you know, right in front of my face. It also seemed very on brand for our franchise, having Fiona Dourif, a woman, playing a cis male role. She already looks so much like her father, especially from here up. So we just needed to slightly augment her nose and chin, give her slightly bushier, less feminine eyebrows, and then her acting prowess just does the rest.
When we did the read-through, Fiona read young Charles Lee Ray, and I called up Donna and I said, wow, she was amazing as Charles Lee Ray. She should play it. I didn't realize she was actually playing it.
She came and said, I want to spend time with you. And I said, you know, Fiona, I'm 70 now, and I don't walk like I walked, and I don't talk like I used to talk. If you're gonna do Charles Lee Ray, you need to realize you're gonna do Charles Lee Ray, and you're not doing me. So go and see the earlier movies. That's where you should get Charles Lee Ray.
This whole experience has been wild and fun, and also the whole mindfuck of playing my father, or this like iconic character that my father is associated with.
When she first came on the set as Charles Lee Ray, it was honestly quite creepy.
She actually looks like Brad. I'm like, oh my gosh, who am I acting opposite? But
I looked into the mirror. I was deeply unnerved, actually. It's like an Instagram face mash app, except you can't get it off. I FaceTimed my dad as my dad, and he was like, huh. It was really weird, man.
You should be Chucky.